Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Peace, peace, peace. This is I Need a Wig, man. I just wanted y'all to know that this for real. We really doing it, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get the units, the gently used units, and we gonna refresh them, bring them back to life, and we gonna get them to those that need them. I Need a Wig will be supplying people locally and abroad with beautification products that they can't normally get their hands on or can't afford. We're going to take it from here and give them to those that need them. Thank you for the beautiful donations. Man, I didn't know all the packaging that some of these units come in, and y'all serious with taking care of the packaging. You know, we definitely going to go through all of them, though. We're going to go through each one and get it together before we package it up and send it off to the people. This thing is massive. Yo, I appreciate all the help from those who have donated. I Need a Wig is a community effort. We still need more help. So anytime anyone wants to donate, please let me know. We pulling up and we getting them to the people who need them. Thank you for your help and your sacrifice. We appreciate you, sisters. Peace. Peace, peace. What up, though? Those little commercials y'all just seen is what's coming up and what's going on. We are the Go Real or Go Home show. 1 hour. What was, what is, and what will
Did
be.
you forget?
What?
Yeah,
Nah,
he did.
it's the
He ain't been here all year.
It's the greens, man. I don't like this camera.
Glad to
It
have
make
you
my
back.
nose look big.
I want to introduce y'all host, Kong. Kong is back in the building. How you doing today, Kong?
Wasn't I here last week?
Move your phone
Was
to the
he?
other side, man.
I was
you
here
throw
last
yourself-
week.
Move your phone over under the camera so you won't move out of the camera space when you're looking at your phone.
Am I out of the camera space right now?
We have had technical difficulty, you guys. You're going to have to give us a second. Kong is
Are
just
you
like...
looking at me? Can you see me?
I'm trying. No, because she's
Because
talking,
she was
and
talking.
I
All
have
right,
the
I'm going to
camera
say
on
some
her.
stuff so you can see me. And then, Mark, what's up? Can you see me?
No,
Am I
move
out of
closer
the
to your
camera?
mic. You're supposed to be
Move
in front
closer
of
to
your
the
mic.
mic?
Yeah. There
Like
you go.
this?
There you go.
This
There
is
you go.
weird. I don't like
Do
it
you
in
hear
my
yourself?
face.
But you hear yourself.
I hear
supposed
myself.
to
I
hear
hear
yourself.
myself over there.
No, you sound hollow.
All right, here we go. Is this better? Welcome to the Go Real or Go Home show. It's me and Lady K on the Velvet Hour. Look, man, we about to get into some fun things. We had a great blessing today. How you doing, Lady K?
I'm good. How you doing today, Kong?
I'm good. I'm feeling good because we were blessed today through the I Need a Wig donation situation, right?
Okay.
We getting wigs and beautification products together to send to sisters all over the world who are not able to get those type of products that are so readily available to our sisters here. And today or yesterday, a sister, Jenny Lindsay, pulled up and blessed us with like 100 units, man. It's
Wow.
bundles in there. It's 20 inches and 6. It's bundles in there. She got us together. She got us together. So we appreciate that.
Yes,
we sent that
definitely.
video straight to Nigeria.
Okay.
They was very excited about that. So we happy to make that happen and glad that we can make it happen. So
most definitely.
we appreciate her. What's been going on with you? Why y'all say I wasn't here? I was here last week, Mike.
Was he? Well, I can't remember him
Who was here
being
last week? Wasn't
He was
Twin
in
here
spirit.
last week?
Okay, yeah, you was here last week.
Oh, yeah,
I was
forgot.
in this joint.
That's right.
You've
That's
been
right.
missing so much, we forget when you're here and when
I
you
gotta
ain't.
stop
You
losing
know,
weight.
you all prima donna and shit. You know, you got things going on, so you know.
Well,
We
yeah.
understand you
Basically,
busy.
ain't got no car. I ain't worried about, like, she ain't want to say it. I ain't got a car.
I didn't
You
even.
feel
That's
me?
not
So-
where I was going with
Because a
it.
prima donna
That is
without
not-
a car? I like that.
I was not going there.
I'm
with
on my
that.
way.
I was not going. You put your own business.
Prima
out
donna
there.
mean I'm almost at a chauffeur. I'm going to go from no car to being driven around. Manifest it. Own it. What?
What's up, Mark? How you doing
Uber
today, baby?
executive.
I'm
The
good,
Uber
man.
executive
I'm
to
good.
get you
Are
together.
y'all enjoying this snowflake flurry?
Absolutely not.
little
No,
cold thing
No,
that's going on
no,
out
and
here?
it needs to just not get any more cold.
That little layer of water out here is real dangerous.
That is going to
You
get
already
worse
know.
though, and I am
Yeah.
not. So I think I've become a little down about it, and it's like I can't stop
Because
the
you ready
weather.
for the actual snow?
No, I don't. My body aches during this winter time, so I'm not looking forward to be aching for the next 6 months.
I'm ready for the snow to go ahead and get here so it can be gone. The longer it takes to get here, the longer it's going to stay.
I don't like it.
We're going to mess around and have snow in May.
I don't like it.
I don't want it.
I don't like it at
I
all.
don't want it. It happened before, though. I remember it did snow like fucking April 23rd or some shit when you're like, man, come on with that bullshit.
Man, I'm so old.
We
right?
wanna
It
keep
ain't
it
even
moving.
begun yet.
I'm ready to celebrate Nicole, though. December 3rd is coming up fast.
Yes, the event down the show off, go off.
The show off, go off. Oh, wait. We jumping the gun, though, because before that, we have Thanksgiving. It's a busy time. It's a busy time. Thanksgiving is coming. Food for Thanks 13 or 12. Food for Thanks 12. Hashtag FFT12. Food for Thanks has been going on for over a decade. Shout out to 90s. We've been all over the city organizing this community event. This year it'll take place at Artist Village on Lasher and Grand River, and they'll be distributing plates on the 23rd. Some of us are also coming together to feed 4 families that need some assistance, and we have those 4 families, and we have the donations for that. So shout out to everybody that's down with that. We do not need more food than we need. You know what I'm saying? So thanks to everybody who's helping us with Food for Thanks and who's helping us feed the people on the 23rd and the 24th. And it's going to be a great thing. You know, it's going to be a great time. And we still got our trusty donors. You know what I'm saying? They ready. Whole turkeys with the fixings, pound cakes, sweet potato pies. I'm going to make sure most of the pies get to where they're supposed to go to. Most of them. Come on now. Most of it. It depends on who walking in the building. You can't just give everybody pies away now. You're going to have to keep one of those. Some of them things be slapping. I appreciate it. Good. What?
Nothing.
Why is he looking at me like that? People love sweet potato pie. I'm one of them. I love sweet potato pie, and sometimes they don't come sliced. You feel me?
So you like instead of getting a slice, take this
Yes, I'm not gonna get nobody no powder and sliced out of.
At least you,
You feel me? So I'm gonna just take that whole thing.
at least you
You
honest.
feel me? So if y'all want to make sure slices get to be, y'all gotta slice that up before you give it to me. Real talk, because if it come with that brown crust with the orange, it look almost orange. Oh, that's good pie. Don't play game. He don't know. He don't give a fuck. He ain't never had the appetite I'm talking about. He don't know.
Oh my God. So
What
food for
Thanksgiving
thanks.
plans do you have?
You listen. It has been 5 years since I have been able to receive holiday pay.
Oh, you mean like time and a half?
Yes. The last site that I was at, I was there for 4 years, and the building stayed closed on the weekends and holidays.
Okay.
So now that I've, got this new position,
Stepped it up. She stepped it up. She
Yeah.
a whole supervisor.
account supervisor.
Account. Y'all know. Some of
So
y'all
I'm
know
over the
that.
whole account, and I
Right.
have 12 guards, and it's a resident location that I'm at, which does not close.
Obviously, they're going to be popping on Thanksgiving.
And so I have the opportunity to get some holiday pay.
It might be some family drama going on at
I
a
don't
residence
care.
space
I'm
on
going to be
Thanksgiving.
there getting paid, watching it.
They done turned her into a worker bee.
Yes.
See, like, I need that time and a
Yeah,
half.
I'm
Is this
not-
one of the things where you got to go the day before and the day after?
No, as long as I'm on the clock during the day of the major
Oh,
holiday.
that's the plan, ain't it? Ain't it the plan to be like?
Yeah, that's the
they
plan
gotta
is like
come-
that.
You
Yeah,
gotta come the day before
no.
and the day
Only
after.
thing for that one, for my holiday, would be New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Oh, okay.
So if I do New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I get time and a half plus.
Well, I get holiday pay too because Thanksgiving is definitely gonna be some parties downtown.
Most definitely.
And we get paid $30 an hour instead of $25.
See,
so I'm
you
gonna
gonna be getting
enjoy
that
my
for
you know
that
what I'm saying.
too.
Let me get my little extra little couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? He played the crickets first because he's an asshole.
Yeah, so-
you know what I'm
so
saying?
like-
He played the
Damn, I
crickets.
hit the wrong button, nigga. Shut up.
So this year's gonna be about getting bread and giving thanks.
Getting bread and giving thanks, not breaking bread. Getting bread. We're gonna break bread.
Well,
the
we're
day
breaking
before.
bread.
We're gonna break bread the day before.
Yeah.
We're gonna get bread, and while you are at work, know we out there working, right? Because we gonna make sure those 4 families are straight.
Most definitely.
We don't take pictures, and that's something I want to say too. Like, we don't take pictures of the people that we service in the community.
Yes, we
Right.
we are not gonna do that.
Yes, if you out here serving, you passing out food, you passing out turkeys. If they cool with taking a picture, ask them. Ask if they want to be in the photo. But please don't use the people as photo ops and just have someone taking pictures of people in need.
Well, they gonna do that anyway because a lot of people do these type of events not for the heart of it. They do it for the publicity
I've
of it.
seen that go wrong. I've seen that, and the
I
reason
mean,
I've
we
seen
take
it go
pictures of the
wrong,
food. We took, and then we took in group pictures of the people who did
Other
the
people
work.
who doing the work.
Yeah,
right,
but we've
right.
never, because I think I've worked with you for about 4 or 5 years now on the food for things, and no, I mean we might have took selfies together in our
Yeah.
own personal.
We leave the
phones.
people out of it, though.
Yeah, I mean it's by choice, but I do feel that it's a little bit more warmer and a little bit more personal when you don't make it a publicity.
Yes, we met a brother at the Northwestern Activity Center. Radio years ago was giving out turkeys there.
Okay.
And he came out. He was upset. He didn't have a turkey. I was passing out slips saying where we were going to be feeding people for food for thanks.
Okay.
And I gave him one, and he didn't have a turkey. I said, "Did they run out of turkey?" Because he seemed pissed off. He said, "No, they want to put you all on camera and shit." You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing. When I first talked about that years ago, people said things like, "Well, if you don't want to be photographed, you should be taking care of yourself," and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But we are all, despite our levels in life, entitled to a sense of privacy and discretion.
And
you
it
know what I'm
is,
saying?
but I will tell you, when you start going up with those handouts and going deeper up that ladder, when you start getting like state funding, city funding, and things of that nature, it is in a part of the contracts. And a lot of people don't know this. But some of those contracts, like for example, when you be seeing a bike giveaway in the Christmas time from the Red Cross Foundation or the Forgiving Harvest Coast for Kids and things of that nature, they have to do recording and show proof of whatever.
Where the coats go? Put the coats
Yeah.
on the backs.
Like
and let
we
us see
gave
the
you
back.
these many. Now show what's
And
going
know how I
on.
would do that? They wouldn't see nobody's face. Everybody
That's the-
just had a back to the camera.
Well,
I
if
think
you-
that's the I don't really want to say the downside of philanthropy. It's almost like you put yourself in a situation of damned if you do or damned if you
It's
don't.
a damn if you do, damn
Because
if you
when
don't
do it,
situation.
you know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, what do you do for the community? We ain't never seen you do nothing if you don't take pictures. But if you
Well,
do,
I
then they
take-
feel like it's a photo op, like you're just doing it just for the
Well, I do
publicity.
take pictures. It depends on the event. Like, because for Juneteenth, you know, we all about the pictures.
Right,
We have
right.
tons of pictures.
Well, that's
of
something
little
different. That's a
beautiful-
celebration.
Of course,
As
of
opposed-
course.
as
But
opposed
have
to
you
a
ever
video
noticed?
specifically
Have you ever
for-
noticed for the Coast for Kids? If you ever noticed when they do the video after, a lot of the camera angles is from top, zooming in over the crowd. It don't be actual pictures up
Right,
front.
'cause they
you know what I'm saying?
babies.
It's not
Right.
what you do; it's how you do it. So I've seen different
So here,
organizations
you
go
see this big ass
around.
building full of stuff. feel
You know,
me?
I mean-
there you go. You know what I'm saying?
But like you
yeah.
said, it's a damn if you do, damn if you don't
And then the
situation.
people, they don't want to feel like they're being made an example out of or being a
Exploited in
mannequin,
some type
right?
of way.
Exploited, right?
Yeah.
Being
And
a
some people
mannequin
just
for
want
your
their
cause.
privacy. I mean, it's the reason why I fought so hard to get off of FIA. Just for the simple fact that they were in my business too much. When you put a question on a piece of paper, does anybody let you borrow money, and if so, who? Now, see, so you telling me, no.
Credit
So,
acceptance do the same shit. They ask me if
I
can
mean,
borrow
and it's
from my
certain things
sister
that I
last
just
month.
choose not to deal with because of the fact that they have to know so much of your business. So I'm not gonna sit up here because everybody don't have a way out, or everybody don't have the direction or to given to them to get the way out. So everybody don't have that. You should have do better situation for themselves.
Yeah, but that's used. That's something.
We can't be judgmental, about what that person's. If you have to go and get your food from a church food giveaway every week, why should you be judged by a person who can go into Kroger's and buy some food? You eating right? You eating right?
I
Why
like
you
what
worried about
said,
how
though.
I'm eating?
I like what you said though. It's about the angles. You know what I'm saying?
You know
so
what
if you
I'm
got a
saying?
line of people, you can be at the back of the line.
Yeah,
off to the
it's not what
side.
you do or how you do it.
It's how you do it. It ain't gotta be
Like
all
I
in their
seen some
face.
promotion where they show the cameraman came from the back of people who were in line going
Yeah.
into the location,
Oh, yeah.
and it was like they were going in the back. Only how you seen a person's face is if they turn and got in the camera. Y'all know
Right.
kids, they like,
Right.
hey, all in there, and they use those
And that's what
photo
we want.
drops.
We just want to create the option and not make them feel like part of getting this is to be on camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's a pressure.
And then your photographer or your videographer, you just put an emphasis to them on taking capturing the event and not individuals.
That's it.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's
there
it.
we
Yeah,
go.
work our
There
way
we
through
go.
it. Now, okay, it's the,
There
they
we
say it's
go.
the way you say things, right? In the very beginning of how I stated this, it might not have been perceived the way people wanted to feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as we talk through it, the three of us, you know what I'm saying? We became like, that's what we talking about. Put it on the person with the camera to understand this is about the event, not the individuals.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
you can, it's a ton of different ways for them to work that out. So I appreciate that. Mark.
And
That's
then
for
even
sure.
with the camera person, because you're gonna have, and depending on the event, you're gonna have both. And you know that camera person doesn't have to go and zoom in on people's faces. That person can get different angles.
Right when
whereas-
they're giving out the turkey,
yeah,
you right there looking
you
at
know,
the
and it could be the hand-to-hand exchange. It's
Get that shit
not
from
what
afar
you
and crop
do,
it
it's
in.
how
You don't
you
make
do
it
it.
quick.
All right.
I mean, because
You
it's the same thing if you was sitting up there in public and you was trying to get a picture of somebody's gym shoes. You ain't gonna go and be like, nigga.
She's trying to put me on blast.
I am, because
She's trying
Kong
to put me on
is a good one.
He did
Yeah,
that.
Kong
I
is
just-
good.
listen.
He's good. Listen, he is good because he do security downtown with them women down there, and them women be down there coming out there busted and disgusted, and I don't even understand.
They come
But
in
these
busted.
Listen, these women, and he is one. But see, that's why women better understand. Men look.
I put
I'm
that
telling
camera
y'all,
icon
ladies,
on
y'all
my
better stop
phone
not
where when it's
caring.
locked, you still got your
Listen,
camera, so I can
men
just go straight to
look,
that bitch.
and majority of the security men are got like first dibs on boo. If your edges ain't slick, if your shoes is
If your
leaning,
lashes done got
if
caked up
if
with
you
that
got
gray
cotton
shit on
ball
top
all
of
over
them.
your leggings. See, this is my friend,
I'm
so
so tired
I
of
hear the
gray-
jokes before
gray
y'all
blue
get them on
lashes.
stage.
I'm so tired of over glued up lashes. You just can't put more glue on top of glue. I'm so tired of closers that's not closed. I'm too tall. I see the top. I can see the top. That's
Listen,
never right up there.
Only thing I'm gonna say is you say things and catch things about women that I never thought about as a woman, but then when I see it, I'll be like, damn, never noticed that shit that women do. But he right, that shit do look stupid.
I didn't used to do that, man. Once I stopped trying to do it to so many of them, I started judging harsher. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
God.
Cause it was like you don't even. Some niggas don't even say certain
He
shit
is
online
definitely
because
out
they
here
don't
like a
want.
hot
They don't want
boy.
the one they fucking with fuck around and see that and be mad. You feel me? Once I stopped hopping in inboxes being all crazy, like, oh no, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. Every now and then, when a woman come at me on Facebook, I swear to God, before I even say anything, I go in her inbox and check and make sure. Even in 2012, I ain't say shit to this.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
You better,
if
though.
I'm in the clear,
You
oh, I'm
better.
on her ass. Because
You
they'll
better.
screenshot you quick. In 2011, you was, man, shut up. That was 10 years ago. You know you don't look like her no more. Oh. What? Well, I don't look like him no more. Shit.
Okay, so food for thanks.
We passed that.
Yes,
Food for thanks.
I'm going on the list.
Be mindful
Let's
of the
go
people
back.
you serving.
That's
man.
right. And then now the show off, go off, December 3rd, right?
December 3rd is not a hair show. Right? It's not a hair show. Can you show? December 3rd is not a hair show. It's a hair show off. You feel me?
Yes.
What we're doing is honoring Detroit hair, right? We ain't never had a problem with hair or fashion in the city. But we moving forward and leaving everything we used to go off on behind. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So when I seen that video, who was that on there? Megan. I seen that video with those ponytails. It excited me. I remember those. I remember those pink curl ponytails, the ones that went up to the sky. I was too young by the time I was old enough to fuck around. They was done with those. You feel me? And they ain't never came back. You wanted them? I want them back. I wanted them then. When
I
the
think
Mustangs
Kong
was
more.
5.0s.
I think Kong
wanted
is
them.
more.
I
into
wanted all the women with
No,
them.
I think Kong is more into the actual spritz part. of it.
Listen, yes, I told her
think-
for the longest. I didn't know.
yeah.
I had a scent in my memory that I loved. I was like, women used to wear this perfume all the time, and I ain't smelled it in so long. And fucked around, and somebody came to the club with all this swoop and laid down, and I was like, she wearing that Smith? What is that? And I ran up on her. It was all Sheen and Spritz. Damn it, they don't use it no more because the hair just down. When you want to put that hair up,
Boy, you know you sick.
oh, when you want to
You
put that
are
hair up, you got
sick.
to. You got to, yeah. Because it only spray out a little bit at a time, I
you gotta
heard.
pump
You know what I'm saying? You got to swoop
pump
it.
it.
You
gotta
ever, hey,
swoop
Mark, you ever have one of those family members that, you be around too much that you can't deny? Like, I cannot deny his family, but you know what? This boy, I be wanting to deny his niggas.
Because I appreciate a classic hood hairdo.
You fell in love, forget a stripper, a spritz bottle.
Listen, I thought my woman had a special perfume until I went up to school and smelled another woman with it, and it turned out it was chocolate blunt wraps. I'm like, what is that smell? Where is she? I get around to the living room, my girl roommate rolling up a chocolate blunt wrap. I can't help that I've been in the hood.
And this is publicly said.
Listen, one of the things we giving away at this party is hot Cheetos and pickles. You hear
So,
me?
ladies, if
We
you
in
decide to
this
want to
bitch.
date him, rewind this tape over again, okay?
Listen, if you decide you want to date me, know that I appreciate old school appreciation.
Well, they can come out
I'm not just
December
gonna
3rd.
leave. I'm not just gonna leave the past in the past.
Oh, my
you feel
God.
me? We gonna be jitting. Right, I got some people that's coming out specifically to do the kids.
I found me an
thing
old
where they
school
kick they
two-piece
feet together.
windbreaker.
You,
I
get out
swear
here.
I did.
You feel me?
I
See what
swear
I'm
I
saying?
did. I said,
come have some
man.
fun. Now this is the thing. It's not necessarily you got to go and find you some old school clothes. You feel me?
You don't
We
have to.
literally wanted you to get the French rolls, the box braids, the ponytails,
Yes.
and get fly like we get fly now. You feel me? We just
So,
don't want to leave all
this
that
is-
hard work and all that creativity we had. We don't want to leave that. In the
You don't
past.
want it to go to waste.
No, we don't leave it. So we
So
gonna
bring your
honor.
bamboo earrings out, ladies.
Oh, please! The bigger the earrings, the freer you
Make
get
sure
in.
your lips is like popping. And meet us down
Yes,
at
I like the
Minnie's.
big ones, the door knockers.
Ladies,
Put them
the
earrings
wolves is out. It's winter time. So
on.
meet us down at Minnie's. Okay, December
Let's have some
3rd.
fun.
That's 546 East Leonard.
I am looking for creativity, man. I'm looking for a fun ponytail. We trying to hype up stylists. All stylists and barbers are considered VIPs. That call in ahead of time. Let us know you rocking with us. Anybody that wear that ponytail, you ain't got to worry about paying to get in. Look at that crazy. Look at that.
Okay. Tickets are $20.
$20 on the right
Higher
now.
at the door.
It's gonna start out at a quarter at the door. So go on to Eventbrite, and mind you, this is a fundraiser for
Right.
Juneteenth
For
13.
Juneteenth.
So every dollar you spend, even if it's bad a ticket, next round don't come. We doing with it.
Mm-hmm.
That $20 you spend is going towards Juneteenth. Y'all already know how. You know that dub gonna get stretched. You feel?
Sponsored by Juneteenth officials.
Of course.
Drip Alkaline
Drip
Water.
Alkaline will
and
be in the
T
building.
Styles.
T Styles is one of our leading hairstylists, right? She'll be doing a few heads that night. She will also be assisting us in honoring the infamous Mr. Little. He is a famous, famous in the city and many other places for hair creations
Most
for
definitely.
so long. So as I've spoken about that,
All up in the
I've
Duke
ran
magazines.
I've run into so many people that was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? So one of his pallbearers reached out to me at
Okay.
one point and was like, y'all serious? And I say, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to give him a plaque and
Okay.
we're going to honor
So the
all his
family's
work.
going to come on out.
We reached out to a daughter and I believe a sister or a cousin or something like that.
That's gonna be
And
dope.
they both live out of state, but I believe like there's going to be someone there to receive it.
Okay.
And they specifically said how they appreciated that we did reach out to them because apparently people use Mr. Little's name a lot.
They do.
Without any direct connections.
Mm-hmm.
And I am not part of the hair world, so that wasn't my aim. I was really looking
Yeah,
for
that's
someone.
a heavyweight name to use.
Yes, I was looking for someone here that we could honor who was
Yeah.
still here, and it turned out Mr. Little was not. And when I said, well, who we gonna give a plaque to? One time, one person, and that's where it came up with.
That's
So
dope.
we already have people from Chicago saying they want to be a part of this next year.
Okay.
So this will become another annual event that goes towards helping us get Juneteenth together. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I want a lot of people to show up. But you know how we do. Like, I got next year. You know what I'm saying? But I need y'all to come out because we downtown and I got a stunt downtown and I'm stunting with this crowd. So I need y'all to come. So we promoting this. It's in salons. It's in barbershops. Get your people together and come on out. DJ Squeeze gonna be on the ones and twos as they say. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be going off though. And he gonna make sure he been doing this DJ thing a long time. So he gonna make sure once we go back in time, because that's what I told him. I say, take us back, man, and don't bring us back here. Right? You know how motherfuckers
Okay,
be like,
so
oh
he
yeah, we gonna play a little Tupac and DMX and then boom, Sada Baby hop out in that motherfucker.
Got you. Nope, his whole
Take me back to like 1990 and don't bring me nowhere near
So
2015.
you trying to do the house party? Oh.
Yes, I got somebody that's coming to do the house party.
See, that's
I
kind of
found them.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
they
hey,
gonna
that's-
kick their feet.
hey.
This gonna be the girl. Remember how the big head light skinned girl and the other girl was dancing?
Tisha Campbell and
Yeah, Applehead.
Did you
And then the dudes started dancing. I found people that's gonna come and do that. They coming just to get it hyped because you know motherfuckers will come to your party and stand around. They'll get dressed up, they'll participate and come and stand around. You
Nah,
feel me?
something like that's
No.
nice.
So we got people that's gonna come and get it
Sounds
popping.
dope.
Of course our JIT community is coming. You know what I'm saying? I love that
dope.
footwork. That
Most
Detroit
definitely.
footwork is
I
important.
gotta get a hold of my cousin's scooter.
Yeah, shout out to King Leon, you know what I'm saying? He's one of our leading JIT brothers, you know what I'm saying? He was on BMF, right? He been downtown at Hart Plaza.
Okay.
He keeping it alive. It's actually a really big community. It ain't went nowhere.
No,
You
it's
know what I'm
not. Like I
saying?
said, my cousin Scooter been doing it for years. Trophies, awards, all type of stuff. And then I just looked on Facebook and he did a little small video that he dropped a couple of little kicks at a little bar a couple of weeks ago. I said, oh, his old but still doing.
I was just at a party
cuz.
that was 40 and up.
Okay, and they was
Gray
out there getting
beards
it.
everywhere.
I mean, I know some dudes 50
Man,
and
they came
60s
up
that
out
still.
the motherfucking
Man, I'm talking about
blazers,
as soon as you see them
unbuttoned
do this,
vests.
make
Oh
room.
yeah, it went down.
That's it.
I seen
yes.
a woman go and get a dude and bring him to my get out there because they was all out there doing it. And
Okay.
he was like, man,
She made room.
She made him.
He was one of them OGs.
He's like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
bust
I'm
a
like,
little.
once you got it, you ain't. You
Did he
don't
drop all the
lose.
way to the floor?
Yeah, a couple of them did.
I like it.
They straight helped each other get up.
Got to,
They
though.
slid real smooth with the help
Most
ups. You know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
most
Because them
definitely.
knees was not.
And then first I know holding on to
Fucking
that
around.
shoulder for a minute, and then
Yeah,
that's that nephew. You know, you ain't gonna have to help me when I'm under
Listen.
going.
This is how I treat events. I don't know how anybody else treats an event, but the way I treat events is, especially if I'm a part of planning it, is you gotta treat it royally. Like, what can't you do? What do you admire and what do you like, and get it here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we are from the city, so we like a lot of the same things. We at least admire
definitely.
a lot of the same things.
Most
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying? So
The
as
history
long
ain't
as
gonna
I
go
can
nowhere.
keep it classy and I can
Yes.
keep it safe, and I've been out here doing events now 13 years, whether it's been from clubs, after hours, parks. I have never had an issue. You feel me? Security is important to us, and keeping our women and children safe is important. Going home
That's
is
right.
important to us, and we hope everybody think about that through the holiday season when they plan these events. But well lit, tight security,
Most
everybody
definitely.
getting searched. It's gonna be a great time. So we downtown at Minnie's, 546 East Lerner, December 3rd, Saturday. Ponytails get in free. Stylists get in free. You know, birthdays, we got booths and bottles. It's real bottles. It's downtown. Don't
So if I show up with my lock ponytail, I'm gonna get in.
I mean, we heard her, but I'm just trying to think what was they doing with locks in the 90s.
Exactly, because they wasn't.
What was
you know
they
what
doing?
I'm saying?
Wait, hold on, because
Living Single, I was about.
because we both lusted after the same people.
I was about to
You
say, why
feel me?
you gotta put your hand
Yes,
on
Maxine Shaw. She kept her shit in the
I'm
French
coming
roll.
just as I is.
Maxine Shaw.
I ain't putting no wig on for
kept
that
her
day.
shit in the French roll. Those locks will get rolled.
No, MC
You
Light
feel me?
didn't have dreads. She had the whole. Yeah, that
Who
was.
said MC Light?
I'm thinking of.
Oh,
No,
don't
but
do
Max
that.
did the
Georgie
whole
Porgy. I'll
triangle
never
with the
forget.
part down the
That's
middle.
somebody else. Who's that? Moni Love.
What
Had
did
the
you
dreads.
Oh, okay. I thought you said she did Georgie Porgy.
But what
I
we
was about to be
could
on
do
your
She
shit.
had the, I think
is I'll go
Moni
get a
Love
bottle and we can spray our hair with the spritz and the oil shit
we
so
go
we can
Y'all
have the
getting in
smell
anyway.
of it.
Y'all getting in anyway.
You get what I'm saying? We'll have the
Let me
aroma
smell it.
about
Let
us.
me smell. All right, they pass. Let them in. Y'all don't smell them? Let them in.
I'm gonna go get one bottle. We gonna share because
I'm
I don't
looking for
gonna
that
use
though,
it
because
no
this
more
is the thing.
after.
Because this is the thing. First of all, box braids are out right now, right?
Yes, they
Sisters
are.
rocking box braids. But
Yeah.
when I see them, I think about Craig's girlfriend, how she stretched them joints out with them long ass fingernails.
Yeah, but see, they don't wear this, and now they're called fed-in braids, so you don't get the little
Yeah.
knot right there, the
For
whole
real?
effect of the.
Knotless.
Oh,
Yeah,
they want you to think
knotless.
they hair is starting. and
Yeah,
then
so now they
figure
got
it.
this new thing called
No, I mean,
fed-in.
all right, listen.
So
This
you
the
don't
thing,
get the
though.
knot, no, the
This the
original, the
thing. What I'm looking
crispiness.
for-
You don't get that look no
And
more.
this is what I'm looking for. I am specifically looking for that haircut that Salt and Pepper and them used to have.
The triangle.
I'm looking for
I
that.
actually
I'm
have a
looking for that to
wig.
come through the door.
I have a wig that's
I'm
like
looking
that.
for
I
that
just
to come
spray
through the
her
door,
with some
right?
spritz
short,
and oil.
Short in the
sheen.
back, long tracks in the front.
Yes.
Right?
What you know about
I'm
that?
looking for that.
That's the TLC tip.
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking for that. I'm
Yeah.
looking for Craig's girlfriend to walk in that bitch with the longest box braids ever, and the stiletto-ist of nails. You feel me?
But you gotta get
The most dangerous of points.
the poetic
nails, you know
justice
what I'm saying?
braids too. No, that was the shit, man.
Yeah.
Poetic justice. She
Yes,
had like 9 of them
boy.
in her head. 9. She had about 12. We can count them. She ain't had that many. You feel me? You can see the parts. You can see the boxes. It's a box braid. Don't fuck around. Don't come here with some almost zillions. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You ladies, don't let Kong down. December
Listen,
3rd.
man,
Be in the building.
I was in Highland Park
Minis.
watching grown
He
women
got
walk
high hope.
around looking
Right.
so good. You know what I'm saying? They was looking so good with their high hair and their long braids. I just want to appreciate that. And I think it's gonna happen. I can count on my stylist. You feel me? I can count. And what's gonna happen is the stylist gonna lay some shit together, right? And the ones who didn't participate gonna be feeling like, damn, that shit was fly. I know. See you next year. You feel me? Because it ain't just an old school party.
Yeah.
It's not a hair show. It's an old school party celebrating hair, right? Celebrating Detroit. All of our vendors, well, all of our sponsors are Detroit-based businesses. We got two sisters, Tuesday Wilson, bald head, and the Cabello Hair Cafe, right? One does facials and beards, and she's an esthetician, and the other one is just everything bald head. She's got a whole bald head community with her. So it's gonna be an interesting party. We're gonna have on one
sounds
end
very
hair all
interesting.
over the place, and then boom, a whole bald head clique gonna come up in there. But that's we bringing people together. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate our sponsors and our supporters.
This is big.
Because Tuesday Wilson Ballhead is now a proud supporter of Juneteenth Detroit,
Okay.
and so is the Cabello Hair Cafe. So we appreciate those two sisters for joining us now ahead of time and opening up their network and basically their friends and followers to say,
Right.
hey, this is something we putting a stamp on, and from now on, whenever we can see them, they're gonna see us.
Right.
So we appreciate that.
Networking,
Yes,
networking.
yes. We have a lot of. Let's do that. Let's tell them some of the businesses that we are rocking with already. I started with Tuesday Wilson Ballhead, Cabello Hair Cafe, and who we promoting today?
We are promoting Delectable D's. Darnell Carr on Facebook. He's the gentleman that we interviewed a couple of weeks back that does the cheesecakes.
This is a grown
Yeah.
man
Yep.
who
his
make
name-
cheesecakes that
Yep.
embarrass your grandmama. You
Yep.
understand what I'm
Darnell
saying?
Carr, Darnell.
Look at the sides.
Carr,
Look at, you think that's gonna
Carr.
fall apart the way that side's standing up?
I
I
He's been
told
doing it
us-
for years, and he's actually a Rough Rider. He's one of the original Rough Riders.
Like one of the DMX people?
Uh-huh.
See what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? And
His
that's
name-
the layers of
his
a black
his
man.
original name is Yogi.
In case y'all
yeah,
wondering, in
that's
case
his-
anybody
that's
on
his-
two wheels is
That's
wondering,
That's his,
The cheesecake
the
man?
Yep,
cheesecake
his
man
name
is a rough
when
rider.
when we were talking
named
about that
Yogi.
interview years ago, when I originally met him, he was your size twice. And he was original Rough Rider. He brought
Still
him down
on a
from-
bike?
He was on a 4-wheeler and
Okay,
a bike.
okay,
No, he's
oh,
on
and
both
a bike.
of
He
them.
was on
Yes.
two wheels.
He was deep into that. He
Killing
had
it.
man. Listen, they came out so deep.
Now he
into
done
the
lost the
studio.
weight and he making the cheesecake.
Yep, he lost the weight, got married.
Now, let me tell you something.
Now
that's
he's
killing
still
me.
family, but he doesn't partake as much with the Rough Riders because he's so busy with Delectable D's.
Obviously. Now listen, this is what killed me. I say, first I want to announce that we're gonna do what we call it, cheesecake.
Chili and cheesecake, or
Is it
cheesecake
chili
and
and
chili.
cheesecake or cheesecake and chili? How you want to do it? We've got a nice ring to it.
Chili and cheesecake.
Chili and cheesecake in February, somewhere in Highland Park, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm about to start doing all I do in Highland Park, right? So,
HP.
yes, Highland Park, Michigan. Shout out to Mama Shu. Shout out to everybody over there that's doing some beautiful things. A few different villages doing real good community work there.
Okay.
They're making homes for themselves and for others. You
Okay.
feel me? Highland Park government is working with their community, not against them. Right? They're supporting them, not
Okay.
being their competition.
Helping them
Right,
stay on.
right. Because
building
around
them.
here, when the city see you doing something, they start doing it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Highland Park and everybody over there that's keeping that dream alive. So I want to get there and be a part of that.
Right.
I got HP tattooed on me, so that's where I began. So I want to get there. We're gonna do chili and cheesecake. We're gonna be outdoor, outdoor.
That's gonna be a baller.
Yes,
the stomach
man.
is gonna be messed up, but it's gonna be warm, and you're
Well,
gonna be happy with your
not really
dessert.
the way that's not really the way we want to do it.
truth.
That's not really
Oh
the
my
way we
God.
want to say it. Most
Oh
people
my
are going to be
God.
fine unless you're lactose, and we're going to have a whole section for special people like myself. Because I'm going in.
Special people.
I'm going. We are a special group of people
You are
who have
special.
already accepted the fact that we are straight on that cow's milk. You know what I'm saying?
mad
Listen,
at it.
I only have the greatest of Cambodian
I
breast
am
milk.
not mad at it.
Yes, I sent through Amazon for my shit straight from Cambodia.
Amen.
Okay.
Yes, so
Cambodian breast milk.
yes, comes in a glass jar. Listen,
I don't do none of it, so okay.
okay, so what we're doing right now is preparing for chili and cheesecake, right?
Okay.
We're going to have a chili cook-off, welcoming all comers, right? Well, not everybody. We might want to see some of y'all kitchen, okay? But for the most
Ooh.
part, if you already
What was
cooking,
the button at for that one?
if you already out here cooking,
There you go.
then we gonna start with you, right? If you already selling plates, making dinners, catering, we doing the chili. I'm in all y'all inboxes. We starting with you, right? Okay. We did a chili cook-off before. It went great. Shout out to Haven Michelle. That's one of the sisters who was a part of that years ago who made a white chili. Never seen that before. It was a chicken. It had chicken in it.
Yes,
Chicken
yes,
chili, right?
with
Never
the white
had that
beans,
before.
yes.
The brother, I can't remember his name now, but the brother who won that year now has his own kitchen in Florida somewhere. But he won putting yams inside his chili. He cut up yams and cut up sweet potatoes and put them in his chili. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was expecting that. Nobody was ready. Everybody loved it. I guess it was a texture thing. Imagine that potato that soaked up all that. You know what I'm saying? They loved it. And he went a step further and made like the jalapeno cheddar muffins. Oh. Man, them people loved it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have the coldest chilies. So if you know somebody, my grandma chili, 5 alarm chilies. I want some hot chili. I want hot chili. Let's get it. Let's do the hot chilies. Let's do the vegan chilies. Let's do some real competition, not just one kind. If you think you're cold, come out in February, sign up for the chili and cheesecake. Now for the cheesecake people, we don't have to put a picture up so they understand. It's not a game. The picture that the brother had of his cheesecakes, they look like pieces of art. They works of art.
I mean, the one he brought in, just like the signature.
Now, sister last night she said, well, I make cheesecakes. I'm like, all right, man. So she starts sending us photos. I mean, come on now. Okay. I mean, we've all eaten that cheesecake that's in the little tin that's white with the red on it, and then it's got the brown stuff on it. We've all eaten those. We understand that is a cheesecake. You feel me? But unless you done buried something inside that motherfucker,
no, just say Darnell, when he gave you that slice, he tore your whole life up, and now you are very picky.
There's levels to this.
You're just very picky with your cheesecake now.
I'm not picky. I hope the people who gonna come to this competition understand.
Man.
Yeah, don't bring that. We doing a whole cheesecake competition. Don't bring that.
She talking to him about it today.
Listen, I just sent a deposit to him today for mine for Thanksgiving.
Come on.
A sweet potato cheese?
No, like that. I got no. Actually, Lamar, the dude in the shout out to my Jacoby team family. Lamar, the little short guy, his wife bakes, and I'm getting a sweet potato pie from her, and I am ordering a strawberry cheesecake from Darnell. I pick them up the 23rd.
Straight up strawberry cheese.
I'm not gonna do. Only thing I'm gonna do this year myself is my peach cobbler.
I gotta get somebody.
But it just takes so long to do a full dinner plus all those desserts. So
his cheesecake.
Yes, his cheesecake, a strawberry cheesecake, strawberry crumble cheesecake.
So for the cheesecakes, we gonna need categories. We gonna need categories made for the cheesecakes, right? That way, somebody can come with that flat ass in a tin.
Wait, time out. Let me tell you something. And because I told him corn was lactose,
yes,
he made a.
Make one?
No, listen. He made a smaller. That one that we had that day, that was a smaller version of his. That wasn't a full, the thickness of it.
They don't be that big once they do that.
Listen, what he gave us.
He did us something special.
Yes, that day. Normally they're a lot. Listen.
You bringing tears.
That's why
the brother bad. The brother bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ever since I've had Darnell's cake,
I don't want nobody else.
I don't even like the Cheesecake Factory. I have not been since I've had that man's cheesecake.
So they saying he didn't want them over.
I done got spoiled.
I don't want nobody else.
I'm spoiled on my cheesecakes.
I don't want nobody else.
If it ain't thick and just, oh my God.
Okay, so listen, we need.
But y'all bring it though. I ain't discouraging y'all.
We need vegan cheesecakes, and then we need the regular cheesecakes.
Yeah, but it's gonna be dope. February.
And I know vegan cheesecakes exist thanks to Whole Foods and the people who've been willing to venture there for me with their snacks, like the brother Darnell. And there was a sister who gave me some banana pudding cups and had figured out a way. You know what I'm saying? There was no milk involved. It was really good. So you ain't always got to have cow titties involved in what you're doing. Sometimes it can be. It could. What?
First off, I was gonna say Kong, but then you gonna come over here with the almond titties. So
the reason I stopped drinking almond milk is because I was like, just tell me.
But since you put a titty in front of the almond, now you gonna have niggas that buying almond titty milk.
Saying almond titties, where do they come from?
I don't know, but I've already imagined where they would be and what they would look like. So I'm there. I just know there's a nice brown hue to them.
So now that it's warm, getting cold outside and it's not warm
Let me see
inside,
what you got.
you're at home. I need you guys to go on Tubi and
Go
pull
on
up
Tubi. That's where I am.
Plant.
The Plant.
The Plant.
Season 1.
Season 1.
Because it's about to be a season 2.
Season 2 was in the making.
We got picked up.
Period.
It's going down.
And I want you guys to watch all 5 episodes, but then I want you guys to stay on Tubi and go and pull up the Tales of the Detroit Pig Lady.
Slow it down. Tales of the Detroit Pig
Pig
Lady. You guys to be of a certain generation to know about the Pig Lady, right? But you can use this to help your kids understand. Pass these messages down. The Pig Lady is out here, and these kids need to take their ass home. Be home before them streets like that.
Hey, I had a guy inbox me because it's funny because there's people who are just starting to see a lot of these films. And a guy did say that he actually ran into the Pig Lady when he was a kid.
The Pig Lady.
He said he's on the east side. He's walking up the street. He said the lady had a bunch of bags in her hand, and one of the bags was a skull. And he told her, "I ain't scared of you or voodoo." And she said, "That's okay, because it ain't scared of you neither." Oh. And he said he ran home. He said he never seen her again, but it was always tales from his neighborhood. Now I don't even know this guy from Adamwood. He just came in on one of my promotions.
What neighborhood?
And was like, that was, you know, I try not to talk too much to strangers.
Look, like I said,
but,
I'm from HP, and the Pig Lady was a real thing.
Well, I'm just saying, this is what I've had just with promoting it. What I've had people come to me, and I've heard so many different stories of this woman where I've never seen her. I was always scared because my older cousins used to tell me these stories about her. But I literally have now met people who have said they've seen her before.
The Pig Lady.
The Pig Lady. And it's real that this is a woman out here, and she...
At least it used to be.
Or used to be. I don't know.
She should be in a nursing home by now, for sure.
Hey, I don't listen.
We just live alone.
One thing I'm not going to say is that it ain't one. The tale and the myth didn't come from anywhere. And even if she was like the scariest, oldest thing on a block of the corner.
Multiple pig ladies.
Whatever.
If that's the case, it's still plenty Pig Ladies.
Well, it is what it is. So go on Tubi.
Y'all might call her a cat lady now.
Right. So
but that's the Pig Lady.
Well,
too.
Jacody Film came up with their own story of the Pig Lady. So go on Tubi. Like I said, The Plant, season 1, 5 episodes. Season 2 will be coming soon, but we have actually made it an official wrap on taping the Coney.
Wow.
So now it's into the editing process. I'm pretty sure the master himself is going to be dropping the trailer pretty soon. So that's going to be dope. So big up to Jig. He's definitely a thoughtful brother. He done definitely put us all on. So big up to the Jacody family. Right. Most definitely. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations to you too, Colin. You're a part of all that. Most definitely. Most definitely. Oh, we also have PTSD we're working on as well, and that'll be coming out soon as well. And so many stories and so many things.
Why did that flip back to me if I wasn't talking? You said it flips back to us if we talk. I did this on purpose. I wasn't saying shit, and it still came back around to me.
You have a lot of awesome filmmakers here in Detroit. So definitely go on Tubi, and when you're done watching The Plant and Tales from the Pig Lady, Detroit Pig Lady,
do it.
Go on top and press Detroit. And there's so many different films from Detroit. You know, I'm not gonna name.
Detroit Cable Connection is one of them. I'm gonna name
that's
one. Detroit Cable Connection.
Yep, he's about to get ready to drop his project, The Mayor, pretty soon. Big up to Eddie out there. Q. We interviewed him, another big star here from Detroit that's in so many films here from Detroit. So
that was
definitely
the brother that went to California.
Yes.
Chose to come back. That's the same thing like Drip Alkaline.
Drip Alkaline. And he done moved back out on us, didn't he?
Yeah, he went back to Cali. Yeah, but based on
back
the
out
music,
there.
But he will be at the party December 3rd.
Man, I love to see our people doing big moves, you know. So next week we will have another sponsor, and what me and Colin decided to do for you guys is anyone that was on GoReal or Go Home this year, ending out this year, every week we are going to randomly select one of you guys and your product, and you will be a part of the sponsorship for
It's not random. I'm only selecting people that I've still been in contact with since you've been here. It's not random.
I'm not going to let him do that, y'all.
If I ain't talked to you since you've been here, then I'm probably not going to put your shit up here. What sense does that make?
It is his show, so I can't say too much. But I'm trying to be as fair as... I'm trying to be as fair as possible. And anyhow, so last week was Nutra Bay. This week,
Nutra Bay, I've talked to her. I've seen her.
Yeah, me too.
And so we did that for a week.
Yeah, yeah. So, if you guys know of anyone that needs a notary, I am a signed, sealed, stamp, and mobile notary.
She'll pull up on you with the rose water too.
Yes, and we do have the rose water. It's getting cold outside, you guys, and thank you, Con, for that post you shared. You know, you uplifted a bunch of women that day.
I didn't know how many business women I knew. That's when we started doing moms owning businesses.
Hey,
hashtag moms owning businesses. That's another original hashtag by yours truly.
Yeah, so thank you. But yes, it's getting cold outside. You guys to replenish those locks, you guys. So rose water is definitely one good thing, and definitely put that oil in there. Feed the scalp. So
feed the scalp. Don't just leave it thirsty.
Yes. So definitely get at me for that as well. So
yes. Just moisturize your body. You know what I'm saying? Those are the same people though. Like I don't really know nobody who'll keep their skin right and won't do their scalp right.
Yeah, but you have some people that's out there that just either they're just too busy or just have just really put themselves third versus first in life. So gotta remind our people, take care of yourself because you can't take care of nobody else. Oh, also my mom has gotten back into the jewelry business, and she has created a whole new fall and winter and fall collection. I named it Made by Nana with Love. But
Made by Nana with Love. Well, who can say anything about that?
Yeah, the pandemic did a lot of people justice in the entrepreneur world. And my mom, she's retired, and she was going stir crazy. And one day she was sitting there fixing some of her old jewelry and went and bought some more stones and added to the jewelry and said,
All it takes was somebody to be like, where you get that from?
And that's exactly what happened.
Shout out to anybody who took advantage of that.
And now she's my little creative bug. So
that's what that was. For some people, it was a tragedy. For some people, it was an opportunity. And for some people, it was both.
Yeah.
So shout out to anybody who was able to take, what was a sad situation, a sad time for all of us. And
we lost a lot of people.
Dig into themselves, and dig into their creativity because it was a lot of sitting at home, a lot of cabin fever. A lot of people in a lot of situations broke down and fell apart because of that. Definitely. But some of them have proven to us that they got stronger and held together. So shout out to Sister Rose, who was our #1 egg roll sponsor. You know what I'm saying? She's been sponsoring Juneteenth for years now. But they are now based in Florida. Her whole family up and moved to Florida.
Yep.
But I told her, at like one of those people, we've seen you go from truck.
Yep.
I mean, from trailer to truck and trailer.
No, she first started out originally a tent to truck.
And just cooking in the tent?
Up under the tent.
Right, up under,
she was doing parks and stuff. Yeah.
And they hear, and we know it ain't been easy. We know how family do, so we know
I'm about to dip on you too,
down,
Con. I'm giving myself a couple of years. I mean, as soon as I get Aaron, he already said he got a girlfriend. I can't wait to meet her mom and be like, yeah, let's go.
Because I'm ready to go. Is they good? Because I'm out.
No, I'm just kidding,
I just started, man.
I love my baby. But I'm being honest, though. I love my city. I do. But I think I could see myself in the future making that move. I just don't know where yet.
No, I can see myself doing like people do. Like, I know a couple that lives in Africa now.
Okay.
And they come back like every 6 to 7 months for a few months.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got to come back.
And then they go back. Yeah. So my thing is like this. But what we do, I'm almost to the point where I can do that from anywhere, you know? But I gotta get those revenue streams together before I leave, because this is where I know where all my bread at. You know
man, you about to be the king of wigs out there. They can come. You come here. You come here. You come here. Bring with you. Come here. We got wigs.
Crazy.
Ladies look better now. They look nice. They look nice. Look at them. They look nice now. They look nice. They get red. They get red ones too, man. You brought color too, man. You the shit. You know what I'm saying? You done made these. Okay, let me stop.
Yes, I'm just waiting. She just touched on some prejudice shit. I'm just waiting on her to keep on going. I heard what you was about to say too, but it's cool. This isn't playing in Nigeria.
Did you say prejudice?
Yes, you said some prejudice to some. I'm gonna send them some links. Yes, you started mocking them, and I don't think we supposed to do voices no more. I think it's a whole Me Too thing. I don't think we can do people's nationality things no more. I don't think we can.
Oh, wow.
I think you gotta, everything you do now with comedy, you gotta be, wait, this is the rule.
Okay, because I'm not a comedian, so let me time out.
Everything you do now with comedy, you have to be linked into it directly. You feel me?
Yes.
So if you gonna do an African voice, you better at least just ate some fufu earlier.
So what I'm gonna say is
like
if anyone took my impersonation.
Yes.
The wrong way.
Don't do that. Don't you do that. You move on.
If anyone took it
If
the
anyone
wrong
took
way,
it the wrong way, I do apologize. It was never
Impersonation.
yes,
in person. That's what I said.
yes, that's exactly what you said. You said
Listen,
It's not impersonation.
what is it? Then give it to me.
Impersonation.
Impersonation.
Speaking of
Not in
it
person.
goes-
Now she said wrong. Now she got the end of it wrong.
All right, we moving
Listen,
on.
I
Did
apologize.
anybody
Lady K
see-
apologize.
Did any of you
Leave me alone,
see
Mr.
Dave
Mushroom.
Chappelle's Saturday Night
SNL?
Live?
No.
Yeah.
I
You
did.
didn't see it?
He made a. Go ahead.
Listen,
Go ahead.
that man is a
a beast.
goddamn artist.
He a
He's a
beast.
genius.
He got
He
up
a
there and
beast.
just painted Jewish people red. He did. He did. I watched it at 3 o'clock in the morning last night because I got tired.
Was it
people
on?
saying
What platform?
you can watch it on YouTube now.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Dave
what I mean.
Chappelle's
I'm
Saturday
going to
Night
work
Live is
tonight and
gonna
watch
pop up.
that. That's
It
what I
is
want.
hilarious.
It was
Okay.
crazy.
But
He's
it's-
great. He's
like-
great.
Is
He really
did
is.
he do any impersonations?
Uh-oh.
No,
Nah.
he was just on everybody's head. You
Was
know what I'm
he?
saying? He talked about everything that's current now. With
Which as
Kyrie
he always
and,
do.
And
That,
Kanye.
that is
Kanye.
that is
That's-
his magic. And that's one thing I've always loved about that man. I mean, comedy is comedy. If you love comedy, you're gonna go back to the Richard Pryor and what do you call a spin table? Is that what it used to be back in the day? The
where they
spin?
sit around. and
Yeah,
spread
when you used to hear it as a kid in the back. I mean, that's when comedy was introduced to me. It wasn't a face at first. It was a bunch of grown folks smoking their reefer. All the kids was in one bedroom in the back. You know, they jiving, playing
want some
spades,
reefer.
some dominoes and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
But then somebody would
dirt.
throw on some old dirty old Red Fox jokes.
Red
you know,
Fox.
Dirty. And I loved it. But
Listen,
see,
nasty
Chappelle, he has a whole nother different level of his angle because he come and talk to you about
came
stuff
with
that you
the
see on
Chappelle
CNN.
I went back to him. I went back
in
on
the
him
hood.
last night though. Once I seen him do the 15 minutes, right? Like the next thing was Dave Chappelle on the Late Show.
Oh, yeah.
But it was an hour.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
So he was there, I guess, 10 times in like 7 years.
Oh yeah, he got a nice little.
And
run.
I love watching old, like the people who own now. I love watching them before because it's like, hey, you're gonna be all right, don't worry, right? Because that first show, he came out looked like somebody loaned him a suit. The jacket was too big. He was skinny as hell. You know what I'm saying? And you saw him every couple years. He came like, hey, look,
Better and better.
look at him getting money. And
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
rich,
Look, he don't wear
bitch
suits
became
no
an
more. You know what I'm
anthem.
And then
saying?
they was-
I'm
they was
rich,
talking about
bitch
boycotting.
became an anthem. Come on now.
Didn't they, the SNL crew or the writers or somebody was boycotting this latest one that he was going up there to do? So yeah, that's what I
Oh
wanna go
yeah,
see somebody.
well I could see because I when I didn't watch SNL, I did watch those openings, right?
Yes.
So I could see the difference in the band, what they clapped at and what they didn't clap at. I've been watching those same band members
Yeah,
clapping,
since
laughing.
they
Well, you know
did
they've been trying to blackball that for years now.
Yes,
you
yes.
know,
He took the power back in his hands though, and this is the thing. Everybody giving Kyrie and all these people, you know, he right here, so he the one. But I'm like, y'all can't forget all the people who's already tried to do and alert you to the things, not just your homeboys and the people on your Facebook page. Never mind them, you don't give a fuck about them. But Wesley Snipes, Ron Isley, Dave Chappelle, Colin Kaepernick, and a couple other people I put up there. They've all been like, I've been trying to. Cat Williams. Cat Williams. They was on his ass
Look
for
how
like
they
4-5
look how they
years.
stripped that man.
But
down.
what he said,
Made a
listen,
mockery of
listen,
that
this is what he said,
man.
though. See, what we haven't seen with these ones who apologize, we haven't seen if you don't apologize how they'll tear your name apart, right? They ain't none of them made to that. Cat Williams skipped right to them tearing his name apart because all his money was already his.
Exactly.
And he said that.
He owned
He
the rights
said
to all
anything. He
of
was
it.
like, they're pissed off because they've never owned anything that has anything to do with me. Every show you've ever seen Cat
It's him.
Williams do, he put it on himself. He paid everybody himself,
Yep.
and they ain't never been able to touch it. So
Yep.
once he started talking about their culture and the things that he was seeing in
couldn't do
Hollywood,
anything.
the same shit that Dave Chappelle
Hey.
talked about very cleverly.
Yep.
But once he started talking about it so rash and making fun of it, not using it to educate and inform, but
Right.
literally like, open it! You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, okay, that's it for you, so what can we do for him? Let's take all his adopted kids, call him a bad father.
Yep.
Let's go in his house and open his gun safe
Tear
and
him
say he
down.
had guns all over the place. But we believed it. We alienated all of these men. We called Dave Chappelle crazy too. I was young when that happened, but I watched grown folks call him crazy. And then he came back, bided his time, and they gave him $80 million anyway. You feel me?
I've never called.
To speak
I've
his own
always
mind
been
now,
a supporter of Dave Chappelle, even when I was even at a young age, because I was a teenager when he was going through that mess. I ain't give a fuck. I went and bought 3 copies of the whole
I ain't
shit.
fuck with him. I did not fuck
Man,
with him. I ain't
man, what? I was,
Nah.
man, I was you rich bitch all day because
Bro,
I
was living
knew,
in Mount
you
Pleasant,
know.
Michigan. When Dave Chappelle first started making that TV show, I'm sitting down eating a motherfucking sandwich, and 5 white dudes come sitting down excited,
To
To
see
watch
Dave
it.
Chappelle.
happy, no,
Yeah.
to talk to me about it. From the, I don't know shit about what they talking about. They sit down. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did I see what? The nigger family. I'm like, the fuck did you just say to me? But they like, it's on TV. A black dude said it. You feel me? So that got introduced to me a different way. You know what I'm saying? I've watched white people use. What was the thing? What was the thing when Dog was a superhero? He was fighting white supremacy, but he was what the fuck was the name of that movie? Eddie Griffin.
Black man.
He was like he had the afro and he was fighting.
Was it Eddie Griffin?
Was it Eddie? I think it was Eddie Griffin.
Robert Townsend?
No, it wasn't no damn Robert Townsend. It was Eddie Griffin. They made like
Robert
2 parts
Townsend
of that
was Black
shit.
Man. That's
They made like 2 parts of that shit. But the movie, it had dumb shit in it, like black people don't eat mayonnaise and all this other type of shit, right? These white kids would literally come to class and shit after that, like, so y'all don't eat mayonnaise? I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? Because they done seen some stupid ass movie that I ain't even looked at yet. You feel me? But they like, it's a bunch of stereotypical shit.
Gotcha.
And they like, oh, I heard about it. So y'all don't like mayonnaise? Like, bitch, my mama kept Miracle Whip in the crib. Like, what you talking about?
Right.
I didn't know it was a difference though.
Me neither.
I didn't know it was a difference.
Yeah.
You
Now,
feel me?
see,
So
in
my
my
mama
household, I
only used
did.
Hellman's and tuna fish.
Okay.
But Miracle Whip was for sandwiches. When we could afford it. You know, once we
See,
was at Save a Lot, there was no.
My mom was in Hereford Hospital, and so she was around them, so she was able to. She knew about potato, like the joke with the potato salad with the raisins in it. I knew about that back in the 90s. You know,
Because that's something they've always
Can you
done.
believe at the
Yes.
potluck, this lady put some raisins in the potatoes? Like,
Every
potato salad?
generation that starts working is going to experience all the things like, oh my God, look at this. It's
Culture
cat
shock.
hair on the aluminum foil.
Because mama
Like,
started doing stuff like the different coat pastas. You know, I was raised
It's
off of
gonna be
tuna
cat hair.
fish,
That's
but
what
then
in
she
your
started
cookies.
doing the egg noodle cold salads. Then it was a spaghetti cold salad.
Dog, if I
Y'all
bite a
both
cookie
sick.
and it's a cat hair in it, dog, I
That's so
swear to God,
nasty.
I love, you know how I feel about chocolate chip cookies.
That's
if I bite
so-
into a chocolate
that
chip
would
cookie,
ruin
I'm
you.
like,
Cat hair.
That is so nasty.
Oh,
oh, I'm going to ruin that
it never
event.
happened
I'm
to
going to
you?
ruin
No.
that
You
event.
ain't never worked at the
That ain't
Marriott?
never happened to you.
No.
The white people?
What?
No.
No.
It's
I
sad.
try my best
And
not
the
to work
cookies
with
was
anybody.
good.
Now, see, that's something white people know how to cook. White people have always been good at baking
They can
things.
bake.
You know what I'm saying?
But they got cats.
that's
I
why
don't
was
eat.
surprised
If
down
you
there
have
8
a cat
people.
in your home, I'm not going to eat your food. Period.
That's
'Cause
why
I know
was
what a cat
surprised
do.
down there 8 people. You know what I'm saying? Because white people know how to marinate meat. You feel me? They know how to cook meat. They always have. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
They barely cook it.
exactly. All he had to do was sear them niggas. You feel me? Like, put a face on this.
Well, I'm not hungry.
I'm starving.
Cat hair.
I could eat a whole human.
Oh.
Down there. We out here. What? Why are black people so upset about Jeffrey Dahmer, but white people are celebrating it? I don't
They're
understand.
celebrating it.
Because
They
he ate
love
black
it.
people. Because he ate black people.
So now they want to eat us?
No.
They
I ain't
did.
never
They wanted
wanted
to eat us.
They
Well,
been
he
wanted
ate-
to eat us?
He ate
White
people
people back.
He ate a couple white people and an Asian. He went around the world with it.
White people used to eat black people to absorb their energy.
I've heard about cannibalism and I've seen the photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said that lady who just died in the UK was eating people recently. It
Oh,
kept
they
her
still
alive that
exist.
long.
They still.
She didn't live that long though, because it was just a sister on the news celebrating her 110th birthday, and she ain't ate one nigga.
I mean, you don't.
Come
She
on,
might have
man.
drank a nigga blood.
Nah, she eat some pig. She done had some chitlins. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But she ain't never drank no nigga blood. She probably
Yeah.
bit a nigga.
No,
you
I'm
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about-
Niggas
I'm
get
talking
stupid.
about-
She might have to bite one.
Speaking of
I
that,
done been in
She 110. I done bit 2 niggas.
I done been a bitch.
I
too.
won both
next
of those
week
fights.
they're gonna be doing a lot of friend of me Thanksgiving.
Bite a nigga and see if you don't switch that shit
I'm
up.
telling you, they be like, get your
We are not gonna close
Get your
out the
bite,
show
nigga.
talking about human eating flesh. Yo,
You still got 6 minutes.
I know, so I wanted to make this a public announcement.
Public announcement.
So listen, next
ain't
week
even
is
doing
gonna
the
be
noise.
doing all this
What's the
family.
noise?
What's it called? A
It's like
friend
a
of
public
me.
announcement.
What they call it? Friend of me Thanksgiving type deal where they do the friends and family come over. So y'all,
What are we talking about?
What are we talking
don't.
about?
Cause y'all were talking about eating people, so I'm trying to change the damn subject
What are
somehow,
you
some
talking
way.
about?
I was talking about the friend of me Thanksgiving
Okay.
parties that people are gonna be having next week.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, so,
post pics,
thank
post
you.
videos of your
Yeah,
cousin.
let's go,
Post
yeah.
videos of your cousin who speaks his
Most,
mind.
yeah,
at
but
the Thanksgiving
definitely
event.
Don't invite me to none of y'all's if y'all doing chitlins in your house. I don't care if you
God.
did them and I can't
How good
personally.
you clean them? How good
So
you
if you
feet
don't,
clean them?
I don't want to be sick. I don't want to puke on your front porch as
Your
I'm
elders ain't
leaving.
making chitlins?
No.
Thank God. That shit stick around for a week.
I would say the house.
It gets into the walls, into people's clothes.
They like
and
to call it
Not fair.
chitlins, but what they need to say is,
it's not
what
fair,
you
so
do
don't
today?
invite me. I'm not being
Just
funny.
got done
but-
cleaning all that shit about to blow these intestines. What you
That's so
doing?
nasty.
Say that. Say that. Let's talk about it.
Nigga, have
Say
you
exactly
ever
what it
seen,
is.
have you ever seen chitlins with the booty holes?
No, no, Mark. Why would you
I've
do
seen
that?
pig feet with
Mark,
toenails
are you
on them.
serious?
He said the booty hole. What did he say?
Wait, time
Yeah,
out.
the anus will be in
Chitlins
the
with the
bucket.
booty-
Connected?
The anus is in the
What
bucket.
you think the chitlins is?
They don't remove it before they sell
Sometimes
it.
they don't cut it off. Yeah, the booty hole be on the
Ain't
end
nobody
of
about
the
to be worried
chitlins,
about no
man.
booty hole. It stinks in here. I am at a chitlin processing factory. Do you know how low I am? And you want me to care about digging
It's
out
probably
asses?
all never mind.
They probably who?
Mexicans.
No, absolutely not. It's Southern people.
So
That's us.
It's us. It's Southern people.
it will only have to be because they the only ones that be messing with that mess. I can't stand my people.
Okay,
be
listen.
messing with that mess.
The pig farms down south, right? The pig farms, acres and acres. You can't even imagine how many pigs, right? In pole barns, right?
Man,
And they got
I've
all
seen-
this. Listen, they
I've
got all
seen
this
the video.
fecal matter. They got all this fecal matter. They got to get rid of, right? And they can't pollute the water by just dumping all this waste into the water. So the people have started noticing whenever it rained, it smelled bad. Right? It was like whenever
For
it
real.
rains, it smells bad, right? And to the point where they called CNN like, smell it. Whenever it rains, it smells bad. Turns out, these motherfuckers ain't got clearance from the local government to spray it into the air when it rains. And they was letting shit rain down on the motherfucking community. Talking about it in so many particulates, it's not dangerous to anyone coming straight down from over here. Science did a whole thing on these motherfuckers. They didn't even know nothing about it.
Wait.
Shit. Whenever it rained, they like with their sprinkler systems, they would spray the pig waste into the air whenever it rained and disperse it all over the town. That's what they would do. Congratulations. Enjoy your pig ass. Anybody that's making dressing without a carcass in
So
it,
if we had a
fuck
dummy
with
for
me.
the day, that would have been the dummy for the day.
I just like dressing that's just
Yeah, that
bread.
gotta be some kind
You
of
feel
dog
me?
in the day type of shit.
What?
He don't like
I don't
meat
like
and
carcasses inside my
No,
dressing.
no. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah,
like
when
be
they get
eating
the
shards
bone.
of bone and
Yeah.
No,
it's a
see,
piece
but
of
you're not supposed to have the
fucking
bone.
squiggly
No,
skin
No,
in
you're not
here.
supposed
They're not
to
supposed
do.
to put the bone. They did it
It's
wrong.
not supposed.
People
Supposed
put
to.
people
No.
put the whole dressing is inside.
With
If
the
a
red.
turkey is in there with
No,
the dressing,
no, that's so nasty.
It's bones
No,
and it's
no.
I don't want none of
That's
that
not
shit.
fair.
No.
Put my dressing in a pan by itself. I just want to scoop bread. That's all I
not
want to do.
fair.
No.
Season the bread.
I
That's all
What
I
about
want.
the-
do
can they
I
put
do
the turkey-
smoked
Put a little
smoked
circle
turkey part
of the-
legs
of the
and I
cranberry
shred it,
sauce.
take the
And
skin
they put
off,
the turkey
and I
in
put that turkey meat in my dressing. But bones is no.
That's
You
not
know
fair.
the good sisters, they like, well, we use actual cranberries that we've harvested, and I'm still stuck on. I need that shit out the can. I need to go.
I need the can.
Yes, I need to see the
I
ridges.
can't stand
I cut it on the ridges.
no hard
I cut it right on the ridges.
cranberries
I
in
don't
my
like
cranberry
cranberries.
What
sauce.
is
I
that
hate
about?
it.
Like, go to my, this
That's
is
kinda
not
big. I don't want
fair.
that.
Listen, that's a little bit too in tune
Listen,
with
can
her.
you play those things on the
Sorry.
way out? Play those last two things. We're gonna play these last two advertisements because we got stuff coming up, man. Food for thanks. If y'all want to donate, let us know. If you know one more family that needs some help, let us know. We got room for one more family. Inbox me. We got the whole dinner from turkey to dessert, right? December 3rd, get fly, go old school with the hair, come have some fun. Between 9 and 10, I don't really know what else up. Oh, I do comedy places, but check my page for them, I guess. Kong Comedy, Kong.
Hey, it's your girl, Lady K. Y'all already know what I'm doing. I'm staying busy.
It's
So.
your girl, Lady K. Y'all already know what I'm doing.
It's getting warm outside, so I hope everybody got their cuddle buddies together. And if you're not, let's get this money.
Cha-ching.
Okay. That's all I got.
Peace, peace, peace. This is I Need a Wig, man. I just wanted y'all to know that it's for real. We really doing it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get the units, the gently used units, and we gonna refresh them, bring them back to life, and we gonna get them to those that need them. I Need a Wig will be supplying people locally and abroad with beautification products that they can't normally get their hands on or can't afford. We're going to take them from here and give them to those that need them. Thank you for the beautiful donations. Man, I didn't know all the packaging that some of these units come in, man. Y'all serious with taking care of the packaging. You know, we definitely going to go through all of them, though. We're going to go through each one and get it together before we package it up and send it off to the people. This thing is massive. Yo, I appreciate all the help from those who have donated. I Need a Wig is a community effort. We still need more help. So anytime anyone wants to donate, please let me know. We pulling up and we getting them to the people who need them. Thank you for your help and your sacrifice. We appreciate you, sisters. Peace.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.